Reese's.
All right, ready?
But they got younger ones.
The mother.
All right, good evening and welcome to the first Parks and Recreation Advisory Board meeting of 2026. I'd like to formally welcome our new board member who is here and our other one who is unfortunately going to be absent tonight. Before we call the meeting to order, as we customarily do each January meeting, we need to appoint a chairperson for the year. And then we can then call the meeting to order once we get our chair, vice chair, and secretary all appointed. So I'd like to go ahead and turn it back over to the board and start making that nominations and the appointment for the chair for the year.
I will go ahead and start. I'm sorry, that was loud. I would love to nominate Jason Albarisi for our new chairperson, of the committee.
And I'd like to second that.
Any
Basically,
dis-
good with
All right,
that?
so we got a
Any
first and a second.
discussion?
Can we get a vote? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. Mr. Chairman, I'll go ahead and turn it over to you, and you can get the vice chair and secretary spots filled.
All right. Thank you. I think, maybe.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
So I will take a nomination for vice chair.
I'd like to go ahead and nominate Morgan Van Gelder for the vice chair.
I'll second that nomination for Morgan.
Morgan, are you okay with that?
Under your leadership, yes.
So vote, all in favor of Morgan as vice chair?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? All right, so moved. Congratulations, Morgan. And then finally, secretary. Is someone interested in that role?
Not a good note taker.
Did we do the old Joey treatment?
Right? Who are not present, therefore you are.
That's
I know,
right.
Is that
Our
meaning?
brand new board member.
Matthew is your backup, just so you know.
Oh,
Yeah, there is a backup. We have a staff member that also takes notes.
how thorough do these notes need to be? No?
We had a wonderful system that you would be just fine.
Sounds like a
I
nomination.
nominate Alice Katula for the secretary role.
I'll second that nomination for Allison.
All in favor of Allison as our secretary?
Aye.
Aye.
I vote for Miss Allen.
Any opposed? So moved.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Allison.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right.
What would I do without you?
Gives you everything.
Thanks,
right?
Jen.
Perfect.
If you want to use that.
All right. So with that taken care of, I will call to order the regular meeting of the Milton Parks and Rec Board for today, January 15th. So start with roll. Allison,
Present.
Scott,
Here.
Alan,
Here.
Morgan,
Here.
Ralph.
Here.
I am present, and Chris is not with us today. So we'll start with the pledge. Next item is approval of the meeting agenda. Is there anything that staff, do we need to move anything? Are we okay? All right.
Let's move new business B and C after public comment.
All right. Is there a motion to move new business B and C up to after public comment?
I make a motion to move new business B and C up to after public comment.
All right, a motion by Morgan,
I'll second that.
second by Allison. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved. And then we'll look at the meeting. So well prepared by staff from our December meeting. If you have seen those, staff had sent those to us in notes. If there's anything there that anyone sees. Otherwise, I will take a motion to approve the December notes. Minutes, sorry.
I'll move to approve the past meeting minutes from December 18th.
Motion by Allison,
I'll second that motion.
second by Scott. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved unanimously. All right. Is there any public comment?
No, Mr. Chairman, we do not have any public comment this evening.
Excellent. So we'll move to new business item B, consideration of a partnership between the City of Milton and Physical Therapy and Performance to provide a postmortem wellness program.
Well, good evening, board. Happy New Year. Tonight, I want to present Alyssa to come up, and she's going to talk more about opportunity that she would like to bring to City of Milton. It's a Baby and Me fitness class. So.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alyssa Reeves. I am a physical therapist who specializes in women's health, meaning I treat women through pregnancy, postpartum, and all stages of motherhood. I'm also a certified strength and conditioning specialist, and I own Mom U Mental Physical Therapy and Performance, which is a cash-based physical therapy practice. I'm based in Cumming, near West Forsyth, but my practice is mobile, so I travel around and I treat patients in their homes. I'm also a mom of two. So this Baby and Me fitness class is going to be a monthly class offered outdoors at one of the parks in Milton. It's a community-based class focused on functional movement for new moms and their babies who are not yet walking. So babies aged about 6 weeks until a year before they start walking. And then minimum age of the baby, just whenever mom is cleared for postpartum exercise, which is usually around 6 weeks. So the goal of the class is to help moms rebuild strength after delivering their baby, with special attention to core and pelvic floor. But it's going to be a full body strength-based class, but also low impact. Everything is going to be safe for that postpartum stage. It's going to give moms an opportunity to bond with babies and to meet other mom friends with babies who are similar ages. And then all fitness levels are welcome, no fitness background necessary. Babies are going to be included, but the exercises will be modified to include baby or do without baby. So about 45 minutes of movement in total. The workout itself is probably going to be about 25 to 30 minutes. So I'll get a little bit more into the structure of the class on the next slide. But about 10, 15 minutes warming up and then a cool down at the end. Minimum participants, 5, max 20. It's going to be free and, like I said, offered monthly on a Thursday or Friday morning during spring and summer because it's going to be outside and weather permitting, of course. And then my thought was at Bell Memorial Park. So it's going to be very minimal equipment, just a yoga mat or a towel, and then obviously mom, baby, and a stroller or another safe space for the baby, a car seat or like a little baby bouncer that they can set baby down in. So we'll start with a quick walk, about a 5-minute walk just to warm up, and then we'll do some mobility. We'll do a quick educational activity about the core, pelvic floor, something postpartum rehab related. And then we'll go through an exercise circuit, 3 or 4 exercises where baby is going to stay in the stroller. And then another circuit, 3 or 4 exercises where mom's going to have the option to take the baby out and actually move with the baby. So it could be something like doing squats, holding baby, or laying down, doing like a baby bench press. And then they will also have the option to use a carrier if they prefer. And then we'll do a quick cool down at the end. So this program is important because it's going to support health and wellness in a time when it's really hard to get back into exercise. So after having a baby, a lot of women don't really know where to start in getting back into fitness or into physical activity. So this is going to give them some education and some ideas of workouts that they can do at home, since there is really no equipment necessary, and that they can even do with their baby. So baby doesn't need to be napping. They can just grab baby and do some quick movement, some quick exercise. It's going to promote the healthy outdoor activity, build connection among local families. Yeah, just is going to support overall well-being. Thank you. Let me know if you have any questions.
Great. Thank you very much, Alyssa, for the time. Other questions?
Why only mornings?
I mean, we could offer it at different times as well. I just thought morning would be a good option because with babies going to bed early, typically like younger babies have an early bedtime, like 7 p.m. And then if moms, they may be tired at the end of the day, may not want to tack that on to the end of the day with dinner and bedtime routines and all of that. But we could talk about offering different times.
How long would you anticipate this lasting for the mother? Like how many times would they come to the?
So it's going to be offered just once a month, and it'll be offered throughout spring and summer, and I mean, hopefully fall as well until it gets too cold to do it outside. But they can come every month if they want to while it's offered. It's not really gonna, I think it'll build a little bit, but each class is going to be, like if somebody is new is coming in, then we're kind of going to go over all of that instruction and like the safe mechanics and some of that education piece each time.
Yeah, the reason I was asking is because if it's morning only, then the women that are working won't be able to participate. So splitting it up maybe and having a morning and an evening would allow those working mothers to also participate when they know they can't during the weeks.
And we could definitely do that too.
Have you ever had a class like this before?
I haven't, not a group fitness class, no, but with individuals in the clinic.
So then I would assume that this is good marketing for you.
It is.
That's the point or the purpose for doing it once a month, to get moms just to know what you have to offer.
Yes, and to know what I have to offer, but also it's just something I feel strongly about. It was a huge part of my pregnancy and postpartum journey, just getting back into fitness. And it's something I love and it's something I want to share.
And are we taking registrations so we'll have some idea? And if all of a sudden we have 25 moms there, do you have support so it won't be, or will it be just you and 25 moms or you and 2 moms?
It is just me.
Okay.
But yes, there's registration.
Okay.
I have a whole Google form for them to fill out, making sure that they're cleared for postpartum exercise and just all of that.
Did I miss when I know you said mornings? Did you specify weekdays, or is it just, or is a weekend in the mix? Did
We
we?
could
I'm
do a
sorry.
weekend morning as well.
Okay.
That could be definitely be an
Okay.
option.
Yeah, I love this. I think it sounds great. A great way to.
With weekends, I wasn't sure about like sporting events at the park that might be really busy.
Right, they do. They do get busy, which is why a weekday morning is great because you won't have the overlap of all the people. So that is great. I mean, the time frame is probably ideal. I think it sounds great. Are we looking for a motion?
Are there other questions or? Yeah, if there's no other questions, I'll take a motion from the board to continue that conversation with staff.
I will move that we continue to explore this partnership with I'm going to say this wrong, Monumental Physical Therapy and Performance. Did I say that the right way?
Motion by Allison,
I will second the motion.
second by Morgan. All in favor?
Aye.
That will pass unanimously. Thank you very much. Appreciate the
Thank you
time.
very much.
Thank you. Good tongue twister. Saying that, Mom.
Next agenda item is consideration of partnership between the City of Milton and Mighty Hand Foundation to provide self-defense classes.
All right. So it's me again. Again, I'd like to present the people from the Mighty Hands Foundation, and they'd like to present some self-defense classes and offer the monthly classes as well. For people for the city of Milton.
Hi, how is everybody?
Hello.
The Mighty Hands Foundation, we are a new nonprofit. We got our 501c approval in October, I believe, October of 2025. So the goal of the Mighty Hands Foundation is to empower vulnerable people. That could be vulnerable from age-related, someone young, someone old, immigrants, postpartum mothers, if you go anywhere, just not your standard person that has the strength to defend themselves. And we also support through jiu-jitsu therapeutic needs. So when people come to learning jiu-jitsu and self-defense, it can trigger some who might have had some trauma in their past. When working in the self-defense field, they can slowly start to recover from any past traumas. We offer some scholarships to different people that have the skills and the desire to continue to learn jiu-jitsu and self-defense, but maybe they can't afford it. So we offer scholarship programs for them. And we also have a global outreach. So I'll be leaving in April to go to the Ukraine for a week and working with a battalion of Ukrainian military, teaching them jiu-jitsu and working with local gyms in the Ukraine to help them. So anything that we do is kind of very broad, but it all comes back to self-defense and making people feel secure and empowered. My name's Erica Williams. I am a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu under Pedro Sauer. He is a world famous Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu artist. I have owned and operated Gracie Jiu-Jitsu J3 Academy. We're off Highway 9 across from the Milton Fire and Police Headquarters. We've been there for 12 years. And I'm a 100% disabled combat veteran. I was medevaced out of Afghanistan in 2000. And Jiu-Jitsu has definitely helped me in staying physically fit, and you're able to do it even when you have disabilities. So we have people that are blind, they have a missing leg, a missing arm, and they can still learn self-defense. So it's really amazing martial art that you cannot do if you were trying something that's striking, that's very offensive. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is very defensive. It is the only defensive martial art. We're teaching people how to defend themselves from a punch before you try and punch somebody back. Why would this be important for the city of Milton? And it's really came about because of the needs of the community. Having owned a jiu-jitsu gym for so long, we have a lot of individuals that have approached us with their needs. And through our gym, we've done our best to try and accommodate that. We've had the Cambridge lacrosse female team. We've had the Anvil Academy come to asking us to put on curriculum for their programs. The Why Not Women's group that's here in the community have asked us to. There's just so many people that have come and approached us, and we can only do so much in our gym. And because so many people are approaching us, we decided we need to do more than what our business model was allowing. So with the help of other people at our gym, we've created this foundation and wanted to bring it to the city of Milton so that these people, instead of coming to our jiu-jitsu gym, we can come to them, offer them something that they don't need to feel like they have to go on a one-year contract in this jiu-jitsu journey. They can get information that they need, bring their young sons and daughters to get the information that they need, maybe getting ready for college or middle school, moms, how to carry your baby. There's so many different variations of self-defense education that you can give depending on who has signed up for the course. And it is something that I can change depending on what the group is that comes in for this monthly class. So the class would be 1 hour. It would be every month, $40. We can do it really in any location. I've taught groups as small as 6 people to groups of 300 people. And having been a special operations training instructor with the military, I really was able to hone in teaching skills that allow me to accommodate whatever comes. So we are not going to be regimented that this is something that I'm going to teach every class. If we have someone that decides, hey, I want to try this for 3 months, and this group of people, they've already had a certain amount of education, we can change what we're teaching to accommodate. Or if someone comes in with a specific experience and says, I want to learn how this, how would I defend this? I saw this in the news. Really, though, it's awareness, prevention, boundary setting, learning verbal jiu-jitsu, but also what happens when you've already done all those things? What happens when someone really is coming and grabbing you? How do you defend yourself from it? The community impact is just going to make our community better. When people are walking around and they feel empowered, they feel like they have the skills, it's just going to make the city of Milton a better place for everybody to live when that way. All of the money that's going from the $40 a month is going to go back into the foundation, so we can just continue to give scholarships out. We can do these mission trips, things of that nature. Sorry, that's a lot of information.
No, thank you very much. I will say I was also on the board of the Cambridge Girls Lacrosse Program that sent our girls to you. It was very well received. It was well done. The girls loved it. The coaches were done it. So thank you.
Good, that's awesome.
Questions from the board on anything?
Who's teaching the classes? Oh, you are,
Yes.
in addition to running your gym.
Well, yes. So we have an amazing group of coaches. We have
Okay.
almost 10 coaches on staff. So I am not required to be at my facility.
Sure. And then maybe I'm misunderstanding this. Would a group already come in, like the girls lacrosse, like they're already a unit, they would come in, or is this for individuals? So I could sign up and
Individuals.
then someone else could also randomly sign up. Okay.
Individuals. And that's really where we found the need is we can have big groups that come in, but there's always your one-offs that, oh, I wish I'd known about that class. Are you going to be doing another one coming up soon? So this really is for individuals.
Okay.
Other questions?
And then I guess just depending on the space we would utilize, it would just depend on the numbers, I would imagine, right? See how registration goes and then plug in whichever property we have
Ideally,
that
would
fits.
Ideally, at least 6 people would be attending.
Okay.
An experience that people would enjoy.
Okay.
And I apologize. Do we have
We'd probably set a facility on the registration, and then if we need to move it, if we have something open, we would, but
Okay. And we're
I have a
thinking
feeling even-
weekends? This would be a
Weekend
weekend.
would be
Okay.
best.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, do we have a time frame? Is this a summer, a spring, or as soon as we go?
Year round, whenever you guys are ready to start, we'll be available.
Awesome. Other questions?
Yeah, no, I think this sounds great. I would love for my daughters to do this personally. I think it sounds awesome.
I will entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion for staff to continue their partnership exploration with Mighty Hands Foundation.
Motion by Morgan,
And I will second that motion.
second by Allison. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. Thank you.
And thank you for your
Thank you.
service.
Yes, thank you for your service. Moving on, committee reports, right? Is that where we are now? Yeah, committee reports. Hopewell Baseball. Who has Hopewell? Oh, that used to be Scott.
Covering Hopewell.
From staff tonight.
Yes, might be a lot from staff.
Just for a little information, the city's maintenance division has for the past several weeks been working over on our baseball fields in preparation for the spring season. So we're getting everything prepared for assessments, which are coming up January 24th and 25th at Bell Memorial. We've given Hopewell Baseball kind of the entire park for that weekend, just so they can kind of be as organized as possible, have families and teams and individuals coming in and out. So we've given them, the diamond fields, and they have access to turf as well before our turf sports really kick off for the spring season. So it'll be a busy weekend, the 24th and 25th for assessments. Following that, they'll take a week off and, begin the draft process and forming teams and schedules, notifying, families of where they'll be and what teams they'll be on this year. Following that, I expect the following week, after that week off of team formations, practices will begin. We've also got Legacy up and rolling as they'll use Field 3 over at Legacy. And I spoke to our president, Rob Tiemann. We had around 670 participants last spring, and with registration kind of finaling, he said our number is above last spring. So
Good.
670 plus is what we're looking at. I'll have a final number probably by next month, but a lot of kids playing baseball this spring.
It's great.
That must be recreation number. That's got to be just rec.
That's the number I got. Yeah.
Eagle Sticks. Allison?
Yeah, not much to report there. I think everything is just moving smoothly for spring registration. Everyone's kind of gearing up for high school and theater at the moment. But
Yeah, same. On the boys' side, everything is moving, going well. Their feeder programs are starting up next week officially, I believe, and youth a couple weeks after that. So
I think in the next couple weeks and by early February, both boys and girls, all teams will be on the field.
Yep. So all is going there. Well, their NAFL staff that used to be a Stephanie.
The only update I have there is registration for flag tackle and cheer. It opens March 1st. So looking forward for that fall sport, but March 1st is day one of registration.
Good. Halftime. Ralph, anything?
Yeah, well, the Winter Rec League's back on here for the next couple weeks, and the Milton Spurs travel team tryouts are at the end of the month.
And I spoke to Kim as well, and he said his number's coming in at 857 for the week.
I am a coach in that league.
I officially am too. But it's a long way from the 35 in year one. Or 60, was it 35, 50, something like that?
that's wild.
It was less than 80.
Yeah, it
I
was
don't
small.
remember the exact number, but it was very low.
It was small.
Was there a big bump during COVID?
It started bumping just prior to
Before
COVID. but
COVID, yeah.
We found a way to get our basketball program going.
Because Alpharetta shut down and everybody shifted to halftime.
But yeah, it started moving before that. He had pretty
Just
good growth.
before, yeah. I sat down for lunch with him after that season of 80, and we made a bet. He's like, I'm going to be over 200 next year. And he just started doubling.
Yeah.
For 3 or 4 years straight.
So can I ask a question on NAFL? Do they currently allow girls to play flag?
Yeah, My son has a friend who played.
Okay, they do. Okay. I wonder if it wouldn't be worth looking into
Program.
establishing an all-girls program.
And we have in the past, just the
Okay.
numbers weren't there. to
Okay.
We,
create full
I think it's
teams.
I
continuing.
pushed
think
for
there
that.
was an
I pushed for
all-girls
that last
team.
year. I tried.
Okay,
And yeah, you got to
Sure.
get the numbers to make the whole league.
right,
but-
makes sense.
I feel like they had
There's
an
other
all-girls team last year.
there's other conflicting programs. Like, that are running.
Girls flag.
Mhm.
I
Do
don't-
Cambridge and Milton High have girls
Theater.
flag football?
The
Yes.
high
I don't know
schools
about
do,
Cambridge.
yes.
Milton
Yeah,
does.
and
That's
theater.
great. But there's currently no youth girls flag program.
And nothing in middle school?
So I know
It's
Cambridge
called-
is starting a theater team this year. I just
Milton
saw
has a
that.
feeder team.
Right.
through.
Yes, they do have that.
And there's another league. I wish I could think of the name of it right now. I'll think.
I'm
There's
sure
one-
NFL will offer it again.
Yeah.
There's one incoming because I know my daughter is about to start it, but that's not in our backyard. So
Right.
could be a good conversation or try to revisit it because it is growing and I think it's continuing to be more, desired.
Super hot, popular
Uh-huh.
right now. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Sorry.
There's field conflicts for Milton constantly.
Well, the other one is I-9 is up and coming. That's the one incoming. And then
Mhm.
there's another one, and I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it.
Is it the Newtown? Does Newtown have one?
Mm-mm.
All
Oh, I
right.
don't know about Newtown.
Because you're looking for that swim team?
Not really any updates at this point. Steph and Beth will start planning a lot more in February, so we won't really know much till.
And youth arts?
Yes, so we are currently under the spring programming. I will say summer registration for the summer camps and the summer programming begins on February 2nd, which is that first Monday in February.
Excellent. Adult programming?
I can touch on adult. Our adult soccer program through Rush Union is currently in the middle of their winter season. And then I think in February, they will transition out of their winter season and right into their spring season. So we continue to find success in both their 7-versus-7 league and 11-versus-11 at Legacy Park. We also have our adult Petanque League at Bell Memorial. They utilize the gravel parking lot in the back, the overflow area.
Do they play in the winter? Sorry, do they play in the winter too?
They're always out there. They offer their introductory classes in the spring
Spring.
and fall, which their spring class, their Tuesday, Thursday class will be offered beginning in March. Registration is open for that. But you can find that crowd out there any given Saturday
Yeah.
doing their thing. So if you ever see them out there, that's what it is. It's the Petanque folks. So
I've seen them many times.
I love it.
Camp Joyful Souls.
yeah, I'll take that one as well. Camp Joyful Souls, our manager is fully onboarded and has started planning. I think since Monday she has been official and she's been at it. Our camp email continues to get constant emails and questions about registration. Applications for the camp open the first Monday in February. I think it's February 2nd. During that application process, we'll review our applications, take interviews as necessary, and begin approving those applications. Once individuals are approved, they're able to register for one of the 7 weeks, or all 7, or a handful, depending on their availabilities for the summer. So we expect all 7 weeks, as they have in the past, to be full. So February will be a busy month for registration, and the planning will continue.
Excellent. In summer day camp.
Yes, so the summer camp registration, so it starts in February, and then currently we are working on posting the jobs as well too in the next couple of weeks.
I think last time you were working on a manager, or do you have that?
Correct. Yeah. So the jobs can be posted in
Okay.
like the next week or so.
Excellent. And outdoor rec.
Hello. Okay, so awesome news at the top. We have our first Cambridge 12th grade high school intern in the outdoor rec division. So we're excited. Her name is
Excellent.
Matali. She's in the tag program. Great personality. I'm excited to bring her to a PRAB meeting. I think she's really excited to learn how the government works. I wasn't as ambitious at her age to learn what local government was all about, so you'll get to meet her. But she is going to help us plan our fishing tournament this June, and then she'll be at all of our events and learn how to be a really great Parks and Rec staff person. Next up on my list is the Birmingham Trail Cleanup that happens in February. I'd love to see some of you folks out there with our equestrian committee. It's always a great day. Weather somehow shakes out to be wonderful. I don't know. I don't do anything. It just happens.
What is the, what's the date? I saw the email.
Yeah, February 28th. Starts at 8 in the morning. We ride till we're done, which usually ends early. We say 11. It's going to be like 10:30. If it's anything like last year, we had 60 people show up. So we'll send you in all kinds of directions, and you can make it as light lifting with your family, or you can do heavy lifting. You know, if you like working with a chainsaw, call me. I need those people. And if you're just looking for a nice stroll and you get to hang out with some cool people, that's okay too. Yeah. Our parks have been packed. After New Year's, the day after New Year's, Lakapani had 15 cars in the parking lot. I couldn't believe it. It was packed. And then Birmingham, there were 10 horse trailers in the horse trailer parking lot. So we saw it at not full capacity, but it was awesome to see that many riders out there. And we are
Great.
constantly breaching capacity for the lower parking lot. So people are figuring it out and they're having a really great time in the park. So with heavy traffic comes a little bit more effort on our part. We're just keeping up with the trails and the trash and making sure everybody has a good, safe experience. But now that I have the trail counters out, they're at Milton City Park and Preserve, Birmingham Park, and Providence. So I can see the daily, hourly, monthly traffic, and we can start figuring out heavy traffic patterns, and they're mobile, so I can move them as I see fit. Right now, Birmingham's winning. We thought Providence was the second busiest park to Bell, but we now see it's Birmingham. So we need your help.
Excellent.
And then the last thing I have on my list, and I'll send that email out again for those of you that are new to the board, so you have a chance to sign up or at least see what's going on. My next Wildlife 101 will be about box turtles. And if you love a good story about a box turtle, Birmingham Park, that's where I find most of the box turtles. Most of them that you see are aquatic turtles, like painted turtles in the lakes. Most fishermen will call me and ask me to get rid of them. That's usually the call I get. How do you get rid of these turtles? But box turtles are really interesting, and they are the most trafficked turtle that we have. People will kidnap them, turtle nap them out of parks to take them home as pets. That's the one that most people have as pets. So it's good to know about them, but it's also good to just watch them in the park and in your backyard. Little fun fact for you.
I love that.
Turtle napping.
Turtles.
Thank you. And Tim, do we need to do some reassignments of liaisons to the board?
That's our new business item.
That is our new, you're right, sorry.
New business item.
Got it. Excellent. Thank you very much for that. Any unfinished business? Any unfinished business for item 8?
No.
All right. So on to new business, which we were just ahead of myself there. Appointment of Parks and Rec liaisons for the new year.
Yeah, so this is, every year we do, shuffle a few around, and we've got some new board members, and it's always a challenge whenever some are missing, because it's great when everyone's together. So I think what we do is we do the best we can with what we got today. I mean, we've got 6 out of 7. That's not bad, and perhaps if we need to round it out next month, maybe run it through Chris when he's here, and if whatever's left, we can kind of shuffle them.
Yep.
That way, if that makes sense.
That does.
So I know we've got some openings with I know Hopewell's open, and NAFL are open. Those are 2 big ones.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we just go through the list? I mean, they're all listed here on the agenda, and we'll just reassign them.
So Hopewell Baseball. Here.
Can I get that one?
Sure. Yep. All right. Ralph can take. There it is. Perfect. Eagle Sticks. You good to stay there, Allison? North Georgia Lacrosse. I'm happy to keep that one unless there's someone who would like it. NAFL.
I can take it.
All right. Excellent. I'll take that one. Halftime.
Nobody wants it. I can.
If somebody wants to take it, yeah.
It's up to you guys. I'm happy to take it. I've had it in the past. I know Kim well, but it's.
Yeah, I'm not easy.
I'll take it. That's fine. Kim well. I was texting with him today. Milton Mustangs.
Yeah, keep it.
Excellent. Tennis. That was Scott in the past. So that's one that we need. I have no help there.
I'll take that too.
Take tennis. Got our country club sports for us.
My net gets MCPP.
Right. Yes. You know.
And the fishing program.
That's right.
We'll be providing outdoor rec updates soon.
That's right.
Important fishing program.
These others, we typically say keep with staff. Is that still the plan? Youth arts, adult programming, and
I think they were divvied out last time. We can.
I think 2 years ago they were, because I was supposed to be a couple of them. I would email them occasionally, but I didn't have a good working,
The
they don't know
challenge
me.
of these, just to let the board know, is there's a handful of programs that are in these buckets. They're smaller, but when you get youth arts, you're getting a few. And adult programming, just like Thomas was mentioning, you get a petanque and rush union.
soccer, yeah.
But I think it's beneficial to have a board member assigned to these, just so that program has a
Point of
member,
escalation.
as a
Representative.
point of contact that can help with challenges they're having
Yep.
for staff.
Would you recommend separating youth and adult, or putting them all together with the same staff or with the same board member? I'm happy to take them. I just don't.
For this, my recommendation, just for the sake of how many folks you're going to communicate with, it might be better to separate them, because
Okay.
there's so many in each one.
Mhm.
I'd hate to put the burden on a board member to keep up with. I don't know the number of programs offhand, but
Yeah.
6 or 7.
So it's over
8,
9. It's over
yeah,
9.
It's a
okay,
lot.
9. See,
Mhm.
Yeah. It's growing.
As your
It's
monthly
growing
update.
too, yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And it just grew by.
So it's also growing.
Yeah.
Obviously, it could be-
Grew by 2 to 9.
Perhaps as we go through, maybe we break them out and see if we can.
Right. Right. I was
Because
like,
at one
maybe-
point when we did do this, it wasn't
was
so
less,
daunting.
Right.
Yeah.
Morgan, maybe you just choose one.
I'll do
and
adult
then-
programming if you.
All right.
So that's rush and petanque.
Correct.
I'm happy to do Camp Joyful Souls.
You send lots of staffers that way, right? Or you?
We partner, NCL partners with them, so
Mhm,
that sort of makes sense to me. We volunteer at some
With
of the
Camp
events.
Joyful Souls and Summer Day Camp, they are staff run.
Yeah.
So those two I can see.
Okay, so you want to put me down for both of those then?
We could do that.
That's fine.
Outdoor
I only
park.
have NOC.
Outdoor?
Yeah.
What does that involve again? Fishing? I'm
Yeah,
Well,
but
she has one
I
program
lead
with
all my
NOC.
programs other than the NOC summer rafting. I did have Cassie. She
Are they
sold her
coming back
house and
next
bought a
year?
farm.
Is NOC coming back?
I'm sorry?
NOC coming back this
Yeah,
summer?
yeah.
Excellent.
So do you want me to also do youth?
Oh, yeah.
Youth is the only one that's
Well, we
still
also
left.
Yeah,
have
that's-
someone
we
not
have-
here tonight,
Yep, I was
too.
gonna say.
Yeah, Chris could be our youth
Say him,
sports
do it.
guy until otherwise.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll tentatively put him there.
I don't know where Chris is. Chris, right?
Mhm.
Where his interests lie.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't-
fishing's gonna be the biggest program, so.
Yeah, I mean, it'll get bigger as
Like, we'll
I
Multiple.
pay Scott Minot to come teach some classes. It's just gonna get bigger and bigger.
Just access to all the Milton resident ponds, you know.
We could get a
no
use
pay
agreement.
necessary.
I know where the honey holes are. I just can't tell you, and we don't have access to them. I haven't gotten the key card yet.
Do we, so we'll put that under unfinished to finalize that next month? Is that?
Yes. So
Plan.
I guess we'll need a motion to table it to next month. But we'll bring this back with,
Got it.
you know what I'm saying?
So I'll take a motion to finalize board appointments, or move board appointments to unfinished business for the February month.
I will move that we finalize the recreation program liaisons next month.
Motion by Allison,
Second that.
second by Alan. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Passed unanimously.
Okay, we'll make sure that staff connects you with, we'll be in contact.
Yeah.
With the board.
Are you going to do outdoor rec? Did we decide
I
that?
think we're
No.
putting that off.
I think
Okay.
we're
All right.
holding that on
Fair
Chris until, and youth programming until he weighs in.
Cool.
So that concludes new business. Staff reports.
We do not have any staff reports for tonight.
Excellent. Any other business?
Mm-mm.
I will take a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn?
I will second that motion.
Motion by Morgan, second by Ellison. All in favor?
Aye.
So moved. We are adjourned at 6:48.
Yes, well done.